Hey, it's Coach Tony G from BioG LLC. Welcome to episode 2 of our prone lying series. During the first episode, we went over how to perform straight prone lying. That the purpose of prone lying again is to stretch the flexors, which is the front of your body, right? Flexors, and to take pressure off the extensors, the back of your body, or really your lower back. All day, we work in a flexion-based environment, so it's common where everything in front gets used a lot and everything in back gets stretched a lot. So our goal is to offset that imbalance that happens throughout our day. So during episode 1, we only reviewed, flat prone lying, but there are times when flat prone lying is either too much extension for your lower back or not enough. So your back can handle more extension. So in this video, I'm going to go over both scenarios and to really teach you how to navigate both. So in the situations where your lower back can't handle the amount of extension that prone lying offers, it does happen, and I've seen usually when people have pain, this happens, and whether the pain is in their lower back or down their legs from their lower back. And when laying, sometimes it happens when laying just flat on a firm surface, but also I see it common where people try to do prone lying while laying in a bed. Right, our bed is, people who have soft beds, what happens sometimes is because our torso weighs more than our legs and our head, we get natural extension when laying on your belly because your body sinks into the bed. So you go into natural extension, or someone could say hyperextension. And sometimes our backs can't handle. It's not ready for that yet. We spend so much time in flexion that it's not ready to go really extreme extension. So if you're doing prone lying laying in bed, and you feel like your symptoms, if you have pain, are getting worse, right? So when I say worse, if the location's getting bigger, right? So if you have pain in your back and you don't have anything in your legs, and after you do prone lying, it's now in your legs, that's getting worse. Now, if you have pain in your back or symptoms in your legs from your back and you're laying prone lying, and then after you're done, you no longer have it in your legs, that's actually better because the location's smaller. An analogy I like to use is snake bites or infections. When somebody gets bitten by a snake, usually, they use a marker and mark the location on your legs or extremities, mainly to see if it gets bigger, because if the location gets bigger, it's getting worse. Same thing in infections. As infections gets worse, they get bigger. As they get better, they get smaller. Pain and injuries are no different. So in the situations where your body can't handle enough extension, one strategy to do is when you're laying on your belly, you can get a pillow and put a pillow or two under your hips. So I use this pillow. So if I was laying in prone lying and I couldn't handle laying flat and I needed to do less extension, right? So I'd use a pillow, put it under the front of my hips. You can do this in bed. Again, let your ankles hang off the edge. You want to put the pillow under the front of your hips. If you need help, there's ways you can navigate this, but you want it under your hips because you don't want to lay flat. You want a little bit of arch in that lower back, in the lower back. So I just lay here like this with one pillow. Sometimes you may need two pillows under there. You can have a thin pillow. Just the main purpose is to get you out of, or to decrease the amount of extension you're experiencing. Again, takes pressure off the lower back. So you can lay just like this. Again, don't keep your head in one side or the other the whole time. Try to rotate it throughout. So that's in a situation where you can't handle enough extension, or you can't handle the level of extension that laying flat does. Again, when you're in a bed, you'll sink into more extension, so you add the pillow under your hips, front of your hips, when laying on it, and that will take you out of the more extreme level of extension. Well, extreme in your purposes, but it's not really extreme. So use a pillow under the front of the hips while laying on your belly. That will help. Now, in the situations where you can handle more extension, and that is common. We start to feel good. We don't have any pain. We're laying flat. We're like, it's just not enough. You need more of a stretch, right? So lay down on your belly, and then you can do prone on elbows. Again, same way, lay flat, feet hanging off the edge of there, or pillow under, and you do prone on elbows just like this. You can lay like this if you want. I generally get tired when I like this because you want to lay anywhere from 3 to 5 or to 10 minutes, no more than 10 minutes. Sometimes holding your head up without anything supporting it, you can get tired. So you can either put your hands on your chin, and 3 to 5 minutes. You can hug a pillow. You get this pillow. You can hug a pillow like this, rest your chin on a pillow. 3 to 5 minutes. There's some strategies, but you just lay here, and this gets you into more extension, as you can see. So those are 2 strategies to navigate the situations when laying flat on your belly. Does not work. So you either may need more extension or you need less extension. And again, if you really like to know how to apply this technique, please reach out to your health coach, or you can reach out to BioG LLC, and we can help with application. This is more of just a general instruction on the different techniques and how to do them. It's not really application. Application is if you have pain and symptoms and you want to apply it, you really should be consulting with a coach. Thank you very much. If you have any comments, leave comments. If you have any questions, please reach out.